Sports are fun. Many hundreds of millions of people either play or watch them around the world, but sometimes they go a little bit too far. Sometimes the government has to step in and say, listen, that's just messed up. My name is Danny Burke, and this is the top 10 illegal sports that actually exist. Coming in at number 10, we have shock fights. Shock fighting is essentially mixed martial arts, but instead of two opponents punching and kicking each other, they have tasers. That's right, they shock each other with 3 million volt tasers that are sewn into their gloves. This is obviously insanely dangerous. You get hit with one of those in the face and you can just say bye bye to your eye. As you might expect, it's of course banned all over the world, and the countries that haven't banned it yet probably just haven't heard of it yet. Next up at number 9 now, we have street racing. You guys may have seen the Fast and the Furious movies. Well, it's no surprise that this kind of thing is illegal in real life. In its most basic form, street racing involves two people racing two cars, with the winner taking home either money or the pride of having the faster vehicle. They often take place on public highways, and so even if the roads are empty, the police will still see them as a danger to the public. It can be fatal for the driver and for innocent people on the road. At number 8 now, we have parkour. Parkour is an extreme urban sport based around free running, usually in cities. The object of the game is to get from point A to point B by any means possible. It takes a lot of skill and physical strength, and the most famous parkour artists have many fans around the world. However, as with many urban sports, parkour often involves running and jumping off other people's private property, which is why it's totally illegal in many places. Although recently, some countries are beginning to permit it in certain designated areas. Coming in at number 7 now, we have bouldering. Also known as urban climbing, bouldering involves people climbing up the sides of buildings to reach otherwise impossible to reach places. It's insanely popular in places like Russia, and I'm sure some of you guys have seen those pictures from the top of buildings. The views are incredible for sure, but it's also very dangerous, which is why it's illegal pretty much everywhere. Famous bouldering pro Alain Robert has been arrested over 100 times for climbing buildings, and when he climbed the New York Times building, the police were waiting at the top to arrest him. Coming in at number 6 now, we have dogfighting. This shady sport involves taking two dogs and pitting them into an arena to fight, sometimes until one kills the other. It's often associated with gangs and gambling, and is illegal in every US state and in most countries around the world. Despite this, many people still break the law by taking part in dogfighting. There's even professional dogfighters who own up to 50 fighting dogs chosen specifically on their breed, lineage, and winning history. Next up at number 5 now, we have train surfing. This urban sport involves people jumping on top of moving trains and riding them until they either get bored or they get caught, because yes, it is highly illegal. The surfers will get on top of the train by either climbing out from the inside or jumping off a station platform onto the roof of the train. The risks involved are obvious: falling, getting crushed, or even electrocuted. However, some people just can't seem to resist it, and hundreds of them die every single year taking part in this. Moving on to number 4 now, we have base jumping. Base jumping involves parachuting or wingsuit flying off a fixed structure. Base jumping stands for building, antenna, span, and earth, the 4 objects that people jump from. It's often referred to as an extreme sport. The jumpers even have their own sponsors, but it is illegal in many places, especially in cities. A lot of countries see base jumping as not only a risk to the jumper, but also a real risk to pedestrians or motorists below. Next up at number 3 now, we have cockfighting. This is a spectator sport where roosters are pitted against each other while players place bets on which one will win. They are bred for their stamina and strength, and when they fight each other, metal spurs are often attached to them so that they inflict maximum damage to each other. It is illegal in the US, UK, France, and Australia under animal cruelty laws, but still legal in a number of South American and Asian countries. Coming in at number 2 now, we have elevator surfing. This is a very dangerous urban sport that first took off in the mid-1980s and has never really gone away since. It involves one person controlling the elevator in a tall building while their friend rides or surfs on top of that elevator. elevator. They usually get on top of the elevator by forcing the doors open between floors and then climbing on top. Surfers can be crushed by the elevator, they can fall to their deaths, or even be struck by the elevator's counterweight. There are almost too many dangers to count. People will definitely be arrested on site for doing this. And finally, at number 1, we have bare knuckle boxing. This is actually the original form of boxing, where fighters don't have any sort of boxing gloves on their hands, hence the term bare knuckle. It was very popular in the 19th century, but over the past 100 years or so, it's slowly fallen out of favour as boxing with gloves has gained more popularity. The problem is, knuckles hurt. They can cause serious head injuries to people, especially when the owner of that knuckle is a professional boxer. Despite it being made illegal in many countries around the world, there still appears to be a thriving underground culture for it. Well, there you go, sports that are illegal for a number of different reasons. Do you agree with the reasons? Are there any sports that exist that you think should be illegal? It's your turn to talk now, down below. My name is Danny Burke. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in the next video.